Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to learn about how to properly water your plants so that they stay healthy during the summer months when it's extra hot. Or, even during the winter months, they'll display the same signs, but especially with the summertime coming up very soon. It's very hot. It's been over 100 degrees for many days. You're gonna have to take special care in making sure that your plants at home, if you have any, are getting enough water so that they will survive through the summer. Most plants will survive through the summer in Yuma as long as you give them plenty of water, and depending on the type of leaf or flower that they have, you could also keep them in the shade because our sun is very intense. But like I said, flowers, vegetables, trees, bushes, any of the like cannot grow unless they have plenty of water. And a lot of times we think what we think is plenty of water is actually not enough. So go ahead and take a look at the following video. So how to properly water plants, the first step would be to identify whether or not your plant needs water. These look a little droopier and are a little softer than normal. It means the turgor pressure inside the plant cells is going down and it definitely needs more water. That's a good way to tell. Another way here is if the flowers are drooping. That's another way to tell. He likes to be the center of attention. Say hi, Tucker, to all the kids. So this is another way to tell if the flowers are drooping themselves. Again, the turgor pressure. Here, boys and girls, you're gonna see a tomato plant that may also need some water because of the yellowing around the edges of the leaves or just the general droopiness of the leaves that I just showed you how to look for in the plant. So what's really interesting too is that tomatoes actually take a lot of water because they are juicier than the peppers. It's been that there's less water needed for the peppers than there is for the tomatoes, and I would assume it's because the peppers actually take less water. They're less juicy when they're finished. So these tomatoes here, as you can tell, the leaves are drooping and they're actually kind of crunchy here on the tomato, and I just watered them 2 days ago. So as you can tell, when it gets hot, you have to start watering them more. My personal self, I always run the hot water that will be found in the hose out first. It'll be a couple seconds, and once it's nice and cool, we'll go ahead and then insert it into your pot. Oops, not like that. The thing is, depending on what size pot you have, is how many seconds you should definitely fill it up. You want to make sure that if it's a really large pot, probably 20 seconds is good or so. If you have a 1 gallon pot, which I do not have a 1 gallon pot to show you, but for every gallon it's about 5 or 10 seconds. So this is the rule of thumb. Make sure you water all of your plants for at least 10 seconds, okay? Because we want to make sure that all of the soil gets nice and moist. Sometimes the soil will get wet on the top and it won't actually seep down into where the plant can use it. So these ones here, we're gonna go ahead and water them for about 10 seconds as well. When it's hot, boys and girls, just like we need lots and lots of water, these plants need lots and lots of water. So it's really important that we keep up with that, or they will very easily die in this Yuma heat. Okay, and if you think that your water hose is on too high, go ahead and turn it down just a bit. And this is actually kind of a cool plant. It's called an asparagus fern, and this plant is well, it's a type of fern, but I'm gonna crack one open the last week of school for you to see what's inside. It's actually super interesting what grows in there.